Packers get set to match up with the Miami Dolphins. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and off we go from Lambeau. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Mike 51, Mike 51. Cut. Go, Mike 51.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 23-yard line.
They'll run it with Jones. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
Watch the screen.
There's Jones. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and the Dolphins get the football in great field position. Now the former Washington Husky, here's Myles Gaskin, and he is going to lose yardage here. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Tackled back at the 33.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
To Matt Breida.
A 24-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins are going to take a first-quarter lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Now this defense looking like they have come to play the pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will make it into the end zone. Let's take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. Throwing again on second down. Rodgers throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Robert Tonyan was the one he was looking for, but now it's third down.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Rodgers. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Here comes Grant on the return. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And it'll be Dolphin football.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. First and 10. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Tagovailoa to throw on second down here. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Dean Lowry just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Third down.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a fourth down. On fourth down, Matt Hawk to punt it away. Tyler Ervin back deep. Here's Ervin to return. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked so well, and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, take 26. Watch the screen.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
Green 18. Check 55 to Mike. Here we go, D. All day. Defense all day. Yeah, Liz. Mike, 55. Check. 55.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard.
The greatest show on earth.
Bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and it's now 21-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
The ball carrier.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
From the 27, Rodgers is going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete.
Pass complete to Jamal Williams. That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
51 the mic, boys. 51. Hey, man.
Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And it's a huge return as he brings this all the way back down to the 15-yard line.
By the Dolphins.
They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Here's Gaskin. And this Green Bay defense making that play look a lot like the previous one. Both tackles behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, it's Tagovailoa. It's complete to Parker, left side. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Dolphins add on to their lead. Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it's stealing it, it's scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and the route is on here in this first half.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I got homies that can sleep with the Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it. Walk up in the spot like they were popping in.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football, and this is picked up by the Dolphins. And this is brought all the way back, a fumble recovery and taken to the house for a Miami touchdown. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the route is on here in this first half.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. could hear them. The coaches. From all the way up here, they were adamant you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
He'll have a first down past the 40. A big seam, and he might go all the way. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, 72 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
1 yard gain.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there, holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
First down, Dolphins.
They'll run now with Gaskin. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards.
This is Gaskin on the carry. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage.
Darnell
officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
On the play. 2nd and 10. At the Packers' 29-yard line.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 21. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Throw left side complete. That's Wilkins. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. A 3-yard gain and enough for the first down. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
On the handoff, it's Gaskin. And he'll get this down only to the 18. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Looking to pass. Tua. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to look really, really well for the guys who threw it.
And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Credit Zadarius Smith, able to get through and make that tackle for a loss. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Touchdown, Miami.
Myles Gaskin with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half, as his guys continue to pour it on. And the route is on here in this first half.
Makes the score Dolphins 42, Packers 7. Jason Sanders.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off Byron Jones. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
At the
We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first.
On the play. First down, Dolphins.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
19-yard line.
And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
Brings up 3rd down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
That's how we do, D. That's how we do. They don't want none. They don't want none of this.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, Dolphin kicker Jason Sanders comes on. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
A 31-yard attempt.
The kick by Sanders is good. Now they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Let me breathe for a minute.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
You need a win, that's how we do.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Rodgers going to throw. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Rodgers throwing complete to Valdez-Scantling. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On play action, Rodgers. He'll let this go deep for Lazard. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive... line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw once more. And able to find Allen Lazard. And he's going to have a 1st down here. They're also in a field goal range now at the 27-yard line. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the 1st down as well. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. To throw is Rodgers. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. This is Jakeem Grant. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on Here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
38-yard line.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
45-yard line.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
18. Mike 51. You remember me? You remember me? Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers.
Get in the weight room.
That is incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And this one hauled in by Tavon Austin. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Rodgers now on 1st down. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
At the Dolphins' 38-yard line.
Rodgers again now. Over the middle, he hits Austin. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 27-yard line. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant. Rodgers now on 1st down. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
No. 258. Yeah, Liz. 51's a Mike. 51's a Mike. Watch the run. Hey, they're running it. Wide. Get wide.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line. Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get them next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You've got to go compete for the ball so that you don't get another one picked off.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good, soft in spots. There's an easy throw and catch for another 1st down.
Here we go. Check Mike, check Mike.
On first down, here's Breida. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Let's go. Yellow, 22.
58, right there. Hey, they scared.
Tua sets up to pass it. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. 11 yards there, first down.
I know you don't get anything extra for degree of difficulty, but maybe you should. He's done absolutely everything in this game today, including laying out for that one.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
On the end around, here comes Williams. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces.
44-yard line.
On 2nd down, Tua. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki, and that'll make it 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. 4th down. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And the interception thrown in the red zone last. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
1st and 10.
The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he'd won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001 to throw 7 picks. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard.
2nd and 1. At the
He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Mike Gesicki on the pass from Tua Tagovailoa.
And the Dolphins use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead will swell by 1 more.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
The ball carrier.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Rodgers now to throw. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Well, this is one heck of an individual performance we're witnessing. That is now his third interception. And keep in mind, folks, this isn't a safety or a cornerback. This is a linebacker.
Does this feel to you like he's having a flashback? Because a lot of these linebackers we see in the NFL.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Well, Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground. From midfield, here's Tua. And this one is incomplete. Devontae Parker was the intended receiver. And that takes us from second to third down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Check.
Trouble, 38.
Fresno.
Ready.
Now they try the right side here. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Give him 8 yards on the carry, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
And that was a good run, and it should get the attention of the defense, but it can't just dwell on it. They've been playing so well this entire game. Maybe you just look at it and say, okay, congratulations, you got one on us, and just not let it turn into more.
Online, but off the crossbar, no good. A long-range effort denied 3 points at the very end. Back now at Lambeau. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Taken down at the 43-yard line.
Again, it's Jones. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chain. Now a first down carry by Jones. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
He's brought down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing now is Rodgers. And he hits his target, the tight end Lewis. And he gets it down to the 32. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's Rodgers. He finds his man. It's Austin. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
Throwing is Rodgers. And he is caught at the 7-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51.
Now it's Rodgers. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They go back to the ground with Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys are able to get a score back. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play.
55. Packers 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
taken about 7 yards deep. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
No, I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think blowout...
Because you won every game as a player.
No. I think about being blown out, and no one wants to go back to those memories. But, when I was calling college football, I saw a game that, team put 70. I actually saw it happen twice. A team put 70 on their opponent. And in the NFL, in the 2017 season, I saw one of those changing of the guard games where a team that hadn't been very good before now was dominating and kicking around a team who had been ruling their division.
And that's when you earn your paycheck, right? As the analyst, you got to fill that time.
You've got to know what's going on out there and how it all happened.
Well, obviously that begs the question, what game was it?
That was Seattle hosting Los Angeles, the Rams.
Yeah.
Their second meeting of the season, and the Rams turned it around from their first one and blew out the season.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A good return there, 17 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
On 2nd and 12, Rodgers. Wide open receiver complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A gain there of 21 yards. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Looking left side, he's got it complete. Not much there, only a yard. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
At the 39-yard line.
Rodgers going to throw. That's complete to Lazard. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 21. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Hey, take 26. Pick it up. Pick it up.
And again, it's Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Now Jones. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They'll take over.
Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess
under pressure, and down he goes in the end
end zone, and that's a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender.
Oh.
To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Running on first down is Jones, but he's not going to get much, maybe a couple. And it's second down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 29, Rodgers. Yep. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 38. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot.
And now off to the races down the right side. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
At the 50-yard line.
This one complete to Tanyan underneath. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Watch the screen. Pass. 51's the mic. 51's the mic. North. It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time. Let's go. Mike 51. Mike 51.
Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Emmanuel Ogbah that time able to drop him for a loss. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. He's going to let it fly. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Noah Igbenogany. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter.
Today's final score, Dolphins.
Well, Charles,
61,
it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
Boy, you the op and your bros hating. All of them fake, I see both faces. Scared of the whip, it's a ghost racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'm a slow pacing. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the gold place. And if we pulling up with the whole squad, I get ready to told y'all that you better be running. I'm in my go yard. When I walk in, I know y'all telling me nothing. I'm the man. Suck it if y'all in denial. I get the chip on them and I bust out the south side. Is that big of the guy? Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece, body, young. Hey, I don't know no better. I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy. I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming. I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy. I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro. I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team, and we riding on it.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. The excitement brewing here in South Florida. As a moment ago, the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
To kick off for Tampa Bay.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Defense wins championships, baby. 45's the mic. I don't think you got it, son.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
26-yard line.
Check, 45's the mic. Check.
Now Tua. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Give him 32 on the play.
10 at the 42-yard line.
He'll get this up to the 34, and a good lane opening up right away for it. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2. at the 30.
Now a handoff looking right. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's third down now.
Back at the 40-yard line.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And it's caught by Parker. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That third down conversion good for 23. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 11 more on that one, and another first down. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
And
that's a nice job there, because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Tua wants to throw it on second down. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins take it right down and score on the opening drive. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good.
Buccaneers, nothing.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll look to throw right away to Evans on the slant. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time, either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
It's a gain of
7 yards there on the first down screen play. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
51 to Mike.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. A quick pass here to Godwin. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 44-yard line. Brady finding Godwin there for a Buccaneer first. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 44-yard line. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. A nice opening right away as he'll maneuver his way up to the 32-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
13 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
The Dolphins take over.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon, so that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It was JPP that time, Jason Pierre-Paul, who got in there to blow that play up. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Tua. This taken in by Jakeem Grant. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 48.
On first down, Tagovailoa. And over the middle, this is Parker. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
And a yard at the 43-yard line.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Tua setting up shop to throw again. Over the middle, complete. It's Parker.
Tagovailoa.
A gain of 6 there on first. How about the first quarter he's putting together out wide? Pretty impressive.
I think that he likes the fact that we're playing this as a day game. You know, some guys, they respond better in the evenings. For some reason, it builds up. For this guy, day game, and he is off and running. You're exactly right. 100 might be conservative with the start that he's had here in the first quarter.
Yeah, by the numbers, he's on pace for 200-plus right now. Now left side on the swing pass. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Tua going to hand this one to Breida. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
Now 3rd and 9.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. That'll be complete to Breida. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Jason Sanders now for the Miami field goal. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Jason Sanders on for the field goal. A 36-yard attempt.
Oh, that one got away from him. Short distance kick missed. No good. Way wide to the right. And this score will stay right where it is. So they'll come away with nothing here. A disappointing result even on a day like this.
And as a kicker in the rain, you've got to slow things down a little bit. Give your holder an extra half second to make sure everything's secure. And here, he might have rushed this one a little, and it winds up no good.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. That catch good for only a couple.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. He's got Evans. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Brady to Evans that time. First down, Tampa.
Throughout his career, Tom Brady has made a living with the quick pass, hasn't he? How about that one? A little slant inside, and I think his arm's gotten stronger throughout his career, too.
Yeah, you just see one of many examples of why he's made more trips to the Super Bowl than any other quarterback.
Footwork, intelligence, competitiveness, that's Tom Brady in a nutshell.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That's good for a Buccaneer first to pick up of 12 yards. That run's successful in large part because they had a lot of extra help blocking up front.
Yeah, you've got guys who can do that very, very well. In addition, they can catch the football. So sometimes when they line up with 3 tight ends, it's not necessarily to run it, and that gives you an advantage when you do decide to barrel off the line of scrimmage and block people downfield.
Brady now on first down. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 37-yard line. Now the toss to Jones, running right. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. 2nd and 12, operating from the 39.
Here we go, D. Hey, Mike, get alert.
Brady going to throw. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 21. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Buccaneer first down.
Wait, that 53. Watch the run.
On first down, it's Jones. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Can we just take that run and turn it into a kind of a clip and save? Because that tells you everything you need to know about this drive. They've been moving the ball awfully well.
17-yard line.
From the 17, Brady. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
On 3rd and short to give to the tight end. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Wait, that 53. Shadow. Let's go. 51, Mike. 66.
From the gun, it's Brady. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Jerome Baker right there in coverage.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Brady now on 3rd and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And he's into the clear. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. The 20.
Come on,
and he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
Touchdown, Dolphins.
So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tent.
That's your boy Old Mo, you said. Momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet.
Brings up 2nd down.
On 2nd down, Tua. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. He's at the 50. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line.
Good.
A big play there on the catch and run. 62 yards.
At the 30-yard line.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
And he fires one incomplete.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. The Bucs defense stiffens and pushes this to 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Oh, and Sanders pushed it to the right. No good. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, it's still a good-sized lead, so they haven't necessarily needed him, but this is now 2 missed field goals for him in this game so far.
Yeah, and the question now is, will he be prepared when they do need him? Whether that's later in this game or sometime down the line, having a kicker you can count on is definitely imperative.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. The final shot before half for Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. The second half starts with a carry by Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now Brady on the bootleg. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Brady. Open man has got one. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That gain on third down, good for 28. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 49-yard line. And they try to sweep to Jones. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
On the tackle.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 50-yard line.
Check. Check. 51 the mic, boy. 51.
From midfield, here's Brady. And a catch right side by Evans. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 34-yard line.
16 yards.
It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 20, and he'll bring this one back to the 29. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish, but you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. That catch good for only a couple.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big gain.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Tua going to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Grant. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Tua now on first down. They'll set up a screen for Breida. A good first down call as the screen play gets him 9.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Here's Gaskin. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on first. Here's Matt Hawk now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And shutting him off. Now open field. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a first down.
11 on the play.
I guess it's good we can't really read the mind of the defensive coordinator now, huh?
Had him pinned back there deep, give up that run. Can't be happy.
Yeah, whatever is in his mind right now, we probably couldn't say over the air.
Taken down at the
give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Brady now to throw. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
2 yards. Brings up 4th down.
Here we go on 4th down now with Brady. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. On the counter, here's Jones. He takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now Brady.
6-yard line.
Quick slant to Brown. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They run the counter. Jones. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. Byron Jones in there to make the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now
from just shy of midfield. Brady. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at the 45. This is Gaskin on the carry, and he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll run now with Gaskin. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And throw right side complete to Parker. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4.
You can fold it, you can stand firm. I'm a real one, so I ain't concerned. I'm fully built for this life. I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch you work, watch you hate.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Danny. Check 45's the mic. Check 45's the mic.
On the handoff, it's Gaskin. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Myles Gaskin, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. And certainly some credit there for that touchdown goes to the offensive line.
They never get the credit they deserve in the stat sheet, but they are the reason that they got the points. Excellent job up front, clearing the way for the score.
Sit on the throne, get in the zone, turn it on, maybe the shoes. Maybe the team, maybe the camp, maybe the crew. You need to win, who need to win, that's all we do. I've been a king and I've been about mine, never could doubt mine.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Samuel Aguavin makes the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 19-yard line.
On 2nd and 7, Brady. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. 49, guys. Mike.
After the penalty, it's Jones. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line.
To throw is Brady. Evans has it left side. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
And a Buccaneer first down.
Goal 50.
49's the Mike. Watch 49. I'm coming after you.
Here's Brady to throw. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones.
Brady's pass. Complete.
Give him 7 on the play, and it's a 2nd down.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at their 48-yard line.
Here's Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
To the 48-yard line. A gain of 5.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
To throw, it's Brady. The left side completion to Jones.
Brady's pass.
They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Let's go on. No, 66.
49's the Mike. Wild Bill. 49's the Mike. Watch 49. Watch the back.
Hey, goal 66.
Brady going to go on 4th down. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's going to get this inside the 30. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Buccaneer first down.
Brady now on 1st down. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete.
Brady
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
at the Dolphins' 16-yard line.
Throwing now is Brady. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Three buzz.
From the gun, it's Brady. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. The running back, Leonard Fournette, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Let's pick it up. It's our time.
Sugar.
Off the field. Let's get off the field. Go, Mike.
Throwing again. Brady to Evans on the slant. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Third down.
The Bucs on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 4. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
A good hold of these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and that cuts this lead down to 13. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Oh, what a move. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
On the return, the Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
On the stop.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
Too hot, drop the top off the wagon. Lay back, fire like dragon. Man, I'm flying past Saturn. Let's go. Here I come.
On 2nd down, Tua. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And that is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Again, it's Jones. And some room to maneuver. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Time to go to work. Let's go.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come.
72.
51's the mic. 51's the mic.
Now they'll throw with Brady. He's going to go up top for the end zone. Back in the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. And that will be incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Dolphins defense is able to hold.
On down.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And still a little bit of time left, but the defense can't stop the clock, so 3 kneel downs should be enough to finish this one off. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
Set, 33, yellow. Check, 45 to Mike. Guys, it's game situation.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's airing it out for Williams. It got his man complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Preston Williams, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Makes the score.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Another run with Gaskin. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
2-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This type of performance you get. They can't fashion together any offense, no consistency, and they just took control.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins are winners here as we say so long from South Florida.